Hey guys, welcome to the worst podcast ever. As usual, I'm your host, Alex Fortin. This is just a continuation of our last podcast, so nothing too exciting going on. This is the second version I put up because the first version was super weird and I meant to edit some stuff out and I didn't edit it out. So it is now edited and it's going to be good. This is going to be a better version. Also, our totally real sponsor is, as always, Snapfile. For the cheapest and easiest way to do your taxes in Canada, go to snapfile.ca. All the information is there. You can get the Snapfile app on the iTunes Store or the Google Play Store. So, let's get back to the podcast with Liam Gotell and Will Hannigan. Get it!
So you're born in Scarborough?
No, I was born in Toronto. Actually, my hospital was like brand new when I was born. It's lasted 3 years and now it's a parking lot. So
nice.
Yeah, I was born in Scarborough.
Oh, okay, nice. How long have you been out here?
5 years.
5 years, yeah. Were you Scarborough, or?
I was born in Scarborough.
You say that 3 times.
Like there's different levels of Scarborough.
You say Scarborough 3 times like some crackhead shows up.
Yo, Beetlejuice!
Goddamn
crack.
I was
My
born in
name's Craig
Scarborough.
Ricky.
We lived in Maple for 3 years.
Oh, okay,
like
yeah.
right near where Canada's Wonderland is.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Like we could like see it being built from our house.
Yeah.
And then we moved to a small town like outside of Toronto, like an hour outside.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, not from there, but
Yeah, exactly. No, it's the same thing. Like, my sister actually. Anyways, but yeah, my sister lives in Scarborough. She lives like 3 blocks away from that fake Chinese mall, Pacific Mall. Shouts out.
Pacific Mall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pirated DVDs. Man.
Yeah, exactly. Anything you want, fake Gucci belts. Like, it's just so sick. So, I have mad love for Scarborough, but it's funny because, like, you literally can get caught in a 6-block radius and every sign will be in Chinese.
That's crazy.
Or Mandarin. Or Cantonese. I don't even know.
So-
like, you know what I mean?
What were you going to
Yeah.
say about your, funny thing with your sister with the artificial insemination?
Okay, so yeah, with this back to being I'm from a sperm bank.
Do you know the donor?
No, I don't, because when we were doing the sperm
it
bank, it was
a
early in the years. It was like,
non-baby
yeah. My mom got, obviously, I'm born in 95, so she got it in 94. And with 94, the things were still like, hey, you want to donate sperm? We'll get your physical, you're healthy, get your sort of your background, but no name, no info.
Well,
Did
You
your
know what
mom like
Canada's
look at the details?
weird.
Like this guy was a big guy. Like,
No, like that's
do
what.
you, do you know details at all?
That's the same thing I asked. I asked my mom this question a lot too, and I was like, "Yeah, like, did you what? Is like an astronaut or a fucking train
Just luck of the
conductor?" You
draw.
know what I mean? Like she pretty much like said like, "No, you're like presented with like 3 options," and she said there are like 3 different ethnicities. So she's like, "Yeah, she got like a black donor, she got a white donor, and she got like a Southeast Asian donor." And she just said like she didn't like go for the white donor because she was white. She just said like her like there's characteristics they put out, like it was like a bullshit dating profile, to be honest. It's like
Oh, okay.
outgoing, loves sports, like, you know, democratic, you know what I mean?
Tinder, fucking.
Yeah, sperm
Yeah,
banks,
yeah.
sperm banks were Tinder. Like
She
the
just
original
swiped
Tinder.
left on the black and the Asian
Yeah,
guy.
Right, it's a match. It comes in your face.
But yeah, anyway, so the info was really limited. So she had me. I don't know his name. I didn't know his nationality. I didn't know. I just knew he was 6'6" and he was 195 pounds. So
Oh shit! So
swanky
you
motherfucker.
beefed out.
Yeah,
about him.
exactly, right? But anyways, yeah, so I guess when I was about 14 years old, there's a website for where you could put up your sperm bank number. You know, everyone has, like, I don't know what number I was, like, fucking 10 numbers together. But anyways,
Sure.
they found a lady that had the same number as my mom. So my mom started talking to her. They started exchanging photos with me and this girl. And we showed some pictures together. We had, like, some facial features that looked the same. And then we did a DNA test, and it turned out we were 99.9%.
Yo, so you're biological, but on your dad that you don't know
Yeah,
side.
exactly. We're just from a sperm bank. Like, that's the thing. We found each other too when I was 15 years old. So I've only had a sister for the last 7 years. But
Holy
same thing with
shit.
her. She's an only child. I'm an only child. We both always wanted siblings. So it's like a fucking movie. Funny thing is, she wrote into Dr. Phil, and we were like that close to getting on to Dr. Phil.
What?
I knew
Yo,
none of this.
Yeah. So
Like till
he
just
knows
now?
my sister though. He knows like the sister background thing. But
Yeah,
Where does you guys hang out? and
yeah,
stuff?
she's come to Edmonton a couple times. I usually go out to Toronto because I have family out there, so I'll
Yeah.
go visit her. But yeah.
So Will, you didn't know any of this till just now?
I knew like some of it. I didn't quite know that she was an AI baby too.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that you almost got on Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
But I did meet his little sister. She came out.
Is she hot?
She's 10 months younger than me, so it's really weird the fact that, like, where it's like if I tell people that, like, holy crap, your mom must have got loaded right back up, right? Like, And so I almost had to immediately.
1 month later, she was getting it.
Exactly.
Her vagina wasn't even sewn back together
Yeah,
yet.
exactly. So like, even if I tell them it's artificial insemination, like, oh, like, could she not handle the real dick? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Jesus.
the real.
I love how candid people get with weird subjects.
oh, I know. It's just like, so was it the turkey baster or you? I don't know. I was a sperm.
Yeah,
I went
I
in
wasn't.
there.
I wasn't there, bro.
I'm the
Like-
lucky one, right?
You don't ask your mom like, how did you insert?
Yeah, exactly, right? Like,
You
fuck
just
me.
scoop it with your fingers and
Oh,
go
yeah.
down.
Oh, some of it's falling out.
Hey, those are my brothers and sisters that fell to the ground. But
Pour one out for the homies, and those are dead sperm brothers and sisters.
Pour one out
Goodness
for
gracious.
oh wow, oh wow, my poor family.
That's cool.
Jesus.
So the website, it's just to find other people that have the same
Please.
donor, or can you find the donor?
I think this is the confidentiality of it before like the 2000s it's pretty tight. So the thing is though, my sister had a lot more information. She understood that he was from a British background. He was born in London. That he had.
She was born in London.
No, pardon me. Sorry, he was born in London.
Did you
So,
know
like,
the outgoing part though?
No, exactly. Right. So like she had a little bit more information, and now if you look at kids that are born in artificial insemination after 2000, they have the option to know the name. So like they have the option to know the donor, and the donor's been now able to be like, hey, like, you know, I don't really want a part of this, but like if you want to talk sometimes and stuff like that. Whereas like with me and her, we were sort of before that age of like really tight privacy. You know what I mean? So it's sort of like.
So does a donor now have to give their name?
No, not at all. It's the same thing. Like we don't know. Like we could really probably try to pursue it, but at the same time, it's like there's a sort of a privacy level that you don't want to cross, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing where you see a movie, right? And it's like, oh, my deadbeat dad never like talked to my mom, and I go and find him, and he's like, okay, well, I'd love you now because you're famous. But it's just like, if I found you, you'd probably be some like drunk Irishman.
That's
in a
the
bar,
other thing.
right?
I'm like,
So-
are you ever worried that it's that?
6'6" British guy, man. That'd probably be pretty easy to narrow down in Canada.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't even know like if he's still here or whatnot, or he's dead or anything like that. So
That's got to be one of those things though, where it's like that old saying, like, never meet your heroes.
yeah, exactly.
Like, you probably, I don't know if you have a picture, but like, it would almost be hard to not be disappointed with who you
And
find.
that's exactly. Me and my sister do not have a picture. We have no idea what he looks like. We have his physical characteristics, but like, I think that's just a line I really
Is
got
your
over.
sister like she big?
No, she's tiny. She's about 4'11" and 110 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. So it's really funny in the fact where you'll see me and my sister next to each other, and I will just like literally be like 4 of her.
I
it's like
saw
Danny
her
DeVito.
recently, and she got a little bit bigger than that.
It's like Danny
That's
DeVito.
cool.
and
So-
Yeah, exactly. That's what it would be like.
She's
But,
she's actually really nice. I went to Toronto. I spent some time with her, and she came to the Vapor Central. She
Comedy show.
I did
Shout
a show
out.
there.
and
Yo, shouts out Vapor Room Halifax. What is it? High level.
High Life.
High life.
in Halifax.
Halifax is the best ever. I'm probably gonna end up moving there in a couple years.
I've heard the donairs are out of this world.
No, okay, no. Halifax actually made their national food donair or their city food donairs.
Yeah.
Best donairs. I've been going there since I was fucking 2 years old. Donairs in Edmonton. You can find your best spot here. It'll be fine. It's shit. It's
Yo,
absolute shit.
Donairs, also, because we get, I don't know, we're at like 3,000 listeners a month. So, like, I don't know where they're from. Like, some are from Great Britain and the U.S. and shit. Like,
well,
we see on our feed.
shawarma. There's
But-
the shawarma.
Shawarma.
So, like, if you don't know what donair is, whatever food you eat when you're just shit-faced hammered and at no other time, that's what a donair is in Canada.
Yeah, if there's
No one eats a donair sober.
No. That's not allowed.
But
Like-
yeah. It's basically like mystery meat on this spindle
Yeah.
that
It's a
you
giant hot dog.
Yeah, exactly.
and they just
Made by
shave,
Lebanese people.
yeah,
It's Lebanese salami.
and they shave off strips of it, and
Oh,
then
bologna.
this white sweet sauce that is from the Angels.
Very easy to make at your house.
Really?
Very, very easy.
Ooh, yeah, this
It's-
is
It's
exciting.
condensed milk. That's the secret.
Really?
Condensed milk, a little bit of garlic powder. Oh my lord, you're
Oh,
in for
wow.
a treat.
And
So
the
it's
Domino's in like the city that I was going to school in had a donair pizza you could order.
yeah, they still have that here.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like shaved mystery meat with this sweet sauce wrapped in a pita. Throw some tomatoes, some lettuce on there. Oh, it is.
Tomato, lettuce, some onions.
Oh,
Yeah.
lettuce, tomato, onions. What you want,
Lettuce,
bro?
some
Walla,
onions.
Walla, come here, bro. Yo,
Yeah,
listen.
Marnello
You want
word.
super
Yeah.
cheese?
Exactly.
You want the extra cheese on your super cheese?
Fucking funny thing is, I started dating this girl for the last about 4 or 5 months right now. We're serious now. I like her, all that stuff. But we went to Queen Donair on White Ave, and she's like, yeah, I'm on the fucking Hall of Fame. I'm like, no, you're not. My
The
girlfriend's not in
Queen's
the
Hall of Fame?
of Queen Donaire next to Mixed Ultra Lounge.
No,
you know what I mean?
no,
Yeah, so I'm
no.
like, yeah, I just want to Donaire, babe. Don't show me your picture. We'll get in there. Like, you know what I mean? So anyways, we get in there, and I see all those pictures. I'm like, oh, where's your picture, babe? Just like fucking above everyone else's pictures, it's her and her best friend just wearing the skankiest clothes ever. I'm like, nice.
So she's numero uno. Hall
Yeah,
of Fame.
she's like, all the drunk guys like go in there and be like, dude, like this is what we gotta get tonight. We're going to the rack. You know what I mean? Like,
this is the epitome of Queen's Donaire pussy.
and the worst part of all is there was Donaire sauce fingerprints on the bottom of the picture.
No,
Like, you can just tell there were guys being like, that's the one right there. That's what I'm going for. You know what I mean? Like,
I like to imagine that the drunk Donaire goers know what epitome means.
yeah, exactly.
This is a little unrelated, but we were at the, we were on White Ave, not going to mention the establishment, but,
Kareem and Kevin Light walked in after the Hostel show one night, and I was hanging out with Dustin.
Dusty,
Dusty.
And
yeah, I like that kid.
yeah, I was hanging out with Dusty. He was like, he's like, I don't know a lot of people here, so I was like, yeah, come fucking go to Burns or whatever. And then so one of my buddies, June, is like, what is he, 5'1"?
He's like, yeah, 5'3", 140 pounds of muscle from Korea.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And angry, like
So
super
he's-
angry. So he walks up
just,
to me.
he's Jet Li. Like,
It's like, yeah,
He looks at me and he looks at Kareem and he goes, "Can I fight him?" And
yeah.
I was like, no, don't. Like, yeah, you can. Like, if you
you
want.
can, but don't.
But don't. And then he's like, all right, fine, I won't. And then he looks at Dusty. He's like, can I fight that kid? And I was like, no, you can't.
Dusty's nice.
You can't.
Why
fight.
does he want to fight?
He wants to fight everyone.
Yo,
He's just like,
the same reason I want to fight Will, because every once in a while you get a bunch of testosterone built up inside of you,
Yeah.
and then when
you think you can take down an elephant, but you fucking
like,
can't.
I'll crush you.
But
But
if
there's
you're-
like people that you just can't fight because they're tiny and they're
and that's his epiphany.
There's-
That's him.
seriously?
Yeah. He's a tiny little Asian guy, but he's jacked. You know what I mean? So he isn't
Yeah.
like, fuck you, white people.
So he's with another friend of mine. There's June, the Asian guy, and John, the white guy.
Trash.
And this like long-haired, kind of hammered hippie dude walks up to and starts making faces at June, and June is like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And he asks, John says, "Yeah, go away." And this long-haired hippie dude pushes John, and June, this short Asian dude, hits the guy. One punch knocks him out. And this dude was like 6'2", like probably 180 pounds, like a big dude. And June just rocks him, falls down, knocks over my pint glass. I get mad and make June buy me another beer. But he, when June knocked the guy out, the dude hit the chair, and Liam has a security license, and so he kind of like takes over situations like this. So he grabs the guy, and when no one's looking, just like feeds him like 5 or 6.
Yeah,
and then
you
just
do.
like then picks him up and gives him to the bouncer. It's fucking.
Well, the best part of that before that was like Will's drink knocked over, and I realized like half my beer had spilled over. I just bought. And Will sort of looks at the guy and is like, "You're buying me a new beer." Because that's Will's first
the guy's
thought.
lights out.
It's like,
Will's talking
"You're buying me a
to
new
this
beer."
dead
And I
guy.
was like, "Oh wait, half of my beer is gone too." So I just like poured it in the rest of this guy's face.
Nice.
I picked him up, and then the other bouncer threw him outside. But yeah,
And then the other comics were like, "Are your friends like this all the time?" yeah, they are. They just kick the shit out of people like willy nilly. And they were all blown away. They were like, "Your face didn't change when he hit the chair." I was like, "Yeah, it did. I got mad because he spilled my pint glass."
Yeah, it changed from content for my friend being the fuck out of a dude to anger that my beer was gone.
it's so funny if you see Will around people from our high school. They know if you know Will, like we're friends. But if Will doesn't know you, he's a fucking chode. Like, you know what I mean? But like if you see him in the comedian
Is that
scene
true,
though.
Will?
If you see him in the comedian scene, though, he's a word bender. He's a word bender.
I
He's
knew
like,
there was a reason we got along. There had to be a
like
reason.
Will's very nice to people, and he's a nice guy overall. But like in high school, if Will had no reason to like you or to know you, it was like, "Okay, sweet, fuck you." You know what I mean? But like we have all these bootleg comedians coming in, being like, "Hey, Will, you're really funny." He's like, "Oh man, I appreciate that. Like, thank you. Like, you're a good guy, man. You should come to Dreams Lounge." You know what I mean? Like, so it's just so funny seeing the polar opposites.
Fine, you idiot.
Oh man, like he's
Eat a dick. You're wearing a fucking onesie.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you not understand? That's nice. Average sized people can wear onesies. I try to find out.
Yeah.
You're average.
Yeah.
No, I'm just way too big to ever own one.
Sizes, yeah.
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 What are you, a size 34
You're like a
waist?
softer
I'm a 36.
version of me.
Oh, 36
What are
waist
you,
my ass.
pudgy fuck?
31?
32, 33.
You're not a 36.
You're not 36,
You're
man.
not. What?
Have you seen his pudge? Look at him.
No, Will has fat hands. That's all he has. He's intimidating
I have
hands.
fat hands, and I've always just been this size.
I just leveled up to 36.
Really?
I've
Yeah,
been-
it's a new level
I've
for
been
me.
putting it
wait
on.
till
If
they get in the
made
40s.
35s, if
Dude,
they
I
made
was-
35s, I'd fit at 35.
They do.
Dude, yeah, they do.
And
I was a
Republic makes
38.
35.
I dropped from a 38 to a 32 in less than a year.
That's good, man.
It was
Congrats.
fucking
I'm working
dirt. But
Fucking working on
now
it.
I'm crushing right around
I
33.
in high school, Liam, Liam, I tried to get him to do stand up in my first year of
Nope.
stand up, and he wasn't feeling it totally. But Liam was like the type of dude we were friends, and he would walk down the hallway and he played like every sport, so he knew everyone who played sports. He was in drama, so he knew all the drama kids. He knew all the kids in band. He knew all the kids like.
Shouts out my life peaking in high school.
Yeah, he knew like everyone. So when he walked down the hallway, he would be like making fun of everyone. And every time anyone saw him, they would get excited. And then he would say something funny. We'd just like keep walking, and then we'd go out to our car. And so he was like the mouthpiece, and I just kind of like wandered behind him, sulking.
Yeah, no, I still remember when Will did stand up for the first time, like right out of high school. I was still trying to figure out like how to get laid with older girls.
Yo, is this in Edmonton?
Yeah. Like I think.
So
Will
did you do your first time before I
My-
met you?
My first time was it was in Halifax in my second semester of my first year, and it was a variety show.
So it wasn't in Edmonton.
No.
So when I said was it in Edmonton, you said
my
yeah.
first time was in Edmonton, but the second, third, and then like I did like 4 months
Yeah.
when I moved back.
Where was your very first time though?
In Halifax
Okay.
at a variety show,
Okay.
and I fucking bombed.
Oh,
Oh
Really?
my god.
Dude, I have this thing. If I would have bombed my first time, I don't think I wouldn't be
You're a
confident
pussy.
enough.
If
Yeah.
I bombed, I wouldn't have kept doing it.
Yeah, you guys
I-
are pussies.
Well, dude, I was at the time, dude, because what happened with my whole thing was a girl broke my heart, and I was a bitch, and I was fat,
Fucker.
and like it was shitty.
Yeah.
And so if I would have bombed, there's no way I would. Right now, if I bomb, I don't give a shit. Like
Amen.
I'm comfortable enough
Yeah.
who I am right now.
Yeah.
But as a 19-year-old dude who just got out of a shitty relationship, like
yeah.
if I would have bombed, there's no way I would have kept doing stand up.
Hands down. Yeah.
How were you that hard at like 18? Like what?
He was a man.
Just like driven. I got one joke that got a laugh and an applause break, but the rest of it, like, a dude played 15 minutes of the best Spanish guitar I've ever heard in my entire life right before I went on.
It was
And, like,
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah. It was this guy
You
named...
might remember me from Spy Kids 3D.
I'm about to play a song for
I love my children. They're spies.
And now for my rendition of Stairway to Heaven.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it was...
Halifax is the only place I can play now.
I can only play here.
This is
Laurel loves Halifax.
this is an original called Antonio Banderas and the Sweet Sauce.
Sweet sauce. No, the guy like crushed so hard, and then I bombed, and I bombed my first year. First time I did was in Halifax, and I moved back to Edmonton for the summer, and then did stand up here for a bit, and then I was like by the end like I was just mostly going to like Black Dog and Empress.
Mm-hmm.
So when I left here, I was like, I'm the best comedian in the world. Like I'm gonna be amazing.
course.
White app
And then-
brainwash.
And then I got to Halifax and just bombed like regularly. And I have a thing where like I don't like talking to people I don't know before shows
Sure.
because I don't want to meet them and then watch me bomb. And then someone asks them like, "Hey, do you know that guy?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I just met him." Like he's a nice guy. I never want anyone to judge me based on my personality. I want them to judge me based on how I do on stage. I just do, and so that's what all the Halifax comics did. And since I had no personality at all, after like 2 weeks, they were like, "Fuck this kid," and they just like not ignore me, but like they would still put me on shows and stuff. But no one like they gave up like trying to be super friendly or whatever.
Sure.
I was just like that guy who just bombed all the time and was quiet in the back, and did that for a full entire year. And now I bomb a little less.
Liam, when did you start?
I started actually, it was because of Will. Like I had gone out and seen Will for about a year and a half now, or about a year and a half when I started, and I was like, man, this is so cool. I've always wanted to do stand up, but I never had the balls to do it. And this summer I went to a music festival. I took all of August off. I went to the music festival. I went down to Seattle, saw the Seahawks play. Anyways, I came back at the end of summer, and me and Will had made some dirty bets. We're like, okay, I'll come and do stand up because like he's been bugging me. So about the last week of September, or last week of, pardon me, of August, Will was like, yo, I'll get you on a show, let's do it. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, whatever. So I did my first set at Woody's, my second set at the Druid, my third set back at Woody's, and I did my fourth set at Empress. Or not Empress, pardon me, Black Dog.
Yeah. And it was, a lot of people have told me they're like, don't let him do Woody's first, don't let him do Druid.
It was awesome.
Just do Black Dog first.
Oh, Druid's all right.
Well, and that's the thing too is like he honestly, it was the best thing because like you can get really like just if you like honestly, and I don't mean this in an offensive way, but like you can go to the Empress and totally bomb and people will respect you for being up there. You know what I mean? So you get a couple claps. Whereas the fact was I went to Woody's and I was like, if I don't have one funny thing, no one will say a fucking word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like just being able to get like a chuckle or two my first time, it was like okay, that like Will was being like, you know what, that'd be funny somewhere else. So. Yeah. I really have to thank him for putting me in a hard room first, or just in a room like that first.
That's the thing. There's this sort of blanket, and not to shit talk anyone. And Woody's.
Yeah, exactly.
Woody's is a tough room.
Yeah, hands down.
But it has its place because it helps you figure out what actually is good.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't choose it for my first room.
That's the thing, though. It's like it was fun.
It was good because he had, in my opinion, he had like a set written out. He had like some jokes he wanted to do, and so he went Woody's, Druid, Woody's. So he kind of like had an idea of what he wanted to talk about. So when he did go to Black Dog, he fucking crushed.
Yeah, well
he did so well, and his ex-girlfriend was sitting.
Oh, that was the best one of my
Good,
life.
fuck her.
And they didn't. Man. I don't think you guys left on good terms.
Oh no, we were really bad. Like honestly, shouts out, fuck you, Abby Bear. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, do it. Use full names.
Yeah, like honestly, if you guys want an easy girl in Edmonton, come in, search it up. It's AE Bear on Instagram. You'll like it. So
nice. I'm going. I'm gonna follow her right now.
780 9.
But I'd never seen her before. I think she was there because Liam was tagged in the event, and he started tripping.
Man.
He started tripping a little hard before he went on. And so I had a discussion. We talked outside.
Smoked like 8 cigarettes in a row.
Yeah, just like, hey, dude, like, just keep it down. And like, he went up, he smashed, did really well.
Of course.
And you'll have to edit this out, but Kathleen McGee was headlining that show.
And then obviously, and I don't mean to sound like narcissistic in any way, but when I went to the Black Dog, yeah, it was unreal. I'd never had many laughs, never had that many people in front of me. You know what I mean? It was just a great time.
So the headliner, so the lineup went Liam, me, and then the headliner.
Female.
Was a female. So Liam went on, did really well. I went on, I did okay. I told one joke about being young, and then so she went up and kind of made fun of me for being young, and segued into talking about Liam, and she pointed Liam out in the crowd. And
she said, asked me, she's like, hey, where's that Liam guy? So I put my hand up.
She said, totally would do. And Liam had been talking to me because he'd been seeing her around, and he was like, I don't know, man, like, I think I want to get it. I think I should get in with this lady. And the whole time I'm like, shut up, Liam. Like, there's no way you can do that. So she calls him out on stage, and she's like, what are you doing tomorrow? And he says, I'm in school. And that gets a laugh because he's young. Yeah. And she says, well, if you want a guest spot in Red Deer, you can come do a guest spot, but you have to stay in my hotel room. And, people are laughing. He's like, oh, yeah. So we go out after the show.
This is one of those fake, real conversations.
No, like, this is like in front of 40 people being like, hey, I would bang you, and if you want, it was Lethbridge.
Yeah.
Lethbridge.
Yeah,
it's one of those conversations where like, haha, yeah, I would totally bang you. Ha, you could totally come stay in my hotel room. But it's 100% like, yo, I want to bang you, come stay in my hotel room.
Exactly. I'm like, this is the 4th time I've heard him stand up, and you're asking me for a guest spot in Lethbridge. I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so
you're being objectified and
honest, I was
harassed.
I was getting honey dicked.
Yeah, so we go outside, and he's like, yeah, that was great or whatever. He felt good after that. I was like, are you gonna talk to this lady? And he's like, yeah, I will. And I was like, you should go do that, like, because I think it's real. Like, I think you could actually get this guest spot. So he goes, talks to her, gets the details, information. There's another part of the conversation where there's another comic not being nice to him who was driving him. But either way, he goes down.
There's a comedian who was shitty to you?
There was another comedian that was going down with her, and she's like, yeah, I'm getting a ride from him, just ask him for a ride. And I was being really polite, I didn't know how to relate for him. I was like, hey, I got invited by so-and-so, it's like, and she told me to message you about coming. And he's like, okay. And I was like, well, she told me it would probably be okay for me to come with you. And he's like, well, you still haven't fucking asked me yet. And I was like, oh, shit.
I thought this was asking.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. So anyways, I was a little intimidated by him, but long story short, he was fine with it. We got in the car, went down to Lethbridge. So.
Okay.
And then so they get down to Lethbridge, and I get a call around maybe 12 at night, and I can hear Liam like smoking a cigarette, like oh man, this has been a weird night.
One of the weirdest nights of my entire life.
And I think Liam can take it from here.
Yeah, so I pretty much we went down to Lethbridge, and it was I don't even know what their sports bar.
What a beautiful town.
Oh, I know, right? It was I don't know, Billy Bob's or something. Their big sports bar there is pretty cool. Whatever. So we get there.
Imagine just being again, listeners are from all over. So imagine just the Midwest. Just whatever idea you have of the Midwest, that's Lethbridge.
There's university there and nothing else. There's bridges.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we go to this club, nice sports bar. We do well, and the host talks to me. He's like, "Hey man, how often have you been doing comedy?" I was like, "This is the week and a half I've been doing it." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, good luck." And I guess this guy was his third time hosting, and so I had the shittiest intro of my entire life. Pretty much killed the whole crowd.
Nice.
And I was like, anyways, here's your opener.
Yeah, get used to that.
So I went on there. It was the fourth time I did it. I had fun. I totally died. I had probably about 2 laughs. You know what I mean? But I was like, okay, whatever. I just did it in front of 70 people. Last time I did this was in front of 20 people with a black dog. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Woohoo. Anyways, long story short, the comedians get through. We have a good night. We have a couple of drinks, and we meet this female comedian and this dude comedian from Lethbridge. And so hey, do you want to come back to the hotel room and have a good time, right? We'll just have some drinks going, just shit talk people. So it's me and these 2 Edmonton comics, one man, one chick, and these 2 Lethbridge comics, one man, one chick. So we started having drinks, having a good time, just shooting the shit, and then the female comedian that invited me down ended up getting quite drunk. So she's sort of been playing up. Yeah. And so we're so we're sharing a room together, but everyone's drinking in our room.
And the ratio right now is 3 dudes, 2 chicks.
2 good, yeah, exactly, right? So
not a good ratio.
No, exactly. But the thing is it sort of got to the point where everyone was drunk, everyone's having a good time, but this female comedian was a little bit over the line. You know what I mean? She was she was ready for it. So I'm sitting it's a classic queen, 2 queens in a hotel room. I'm sitting on the one side next to the nightstand. The other comedian, dude from Edmonton, sitting across from me. There's another dude in the corner, and the other girl's in the bathroom. But so she immediately decides to climb onto the bed and pretty much yell into my ear that I brought you down here to fuck you.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, thank you.
Okay. Our neighbors can hear this.
Yeah, and so pretty much all the other comedians got a little uncomfortable and left, and I was like, okay, I guess this is going down.
Guess we're doing it now.
So I was like, okay, well, fucking whatever, right? We're in Lethbridge, right? So I'm sitting. She's sitting on the end of the bed. She gets completely naked, sits on the end of the bed. I do my deed, and she starts to blow me. But the thing is, she puts it in her mouth for 3 seconds and falls on her face. You know what I mean? It was if you put your finger in your mouth and just drag it, it was that, and just boom,
right, little pop noise.
Yeah, it was like that. And so it was just she fell to the ground, and then I was like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing this story. And she pretty much went on rapping I only brought you down here for this, you're not special. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. And I was like, I need some air. So I went outside and I smoked 3 cigarettes. I called Will.
May I?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
So he calls me. And I'm like, so how's the gig going? And he's like, man, he's like, I don't really know what to do. I don't know if it's okay to go back inside. She got really mad at me. And Nick just walked right by me. He didn't even say anything to me. You're gonna have to edit that name out, but yeah. He's like, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. And I was covering the phone, laughing and being I'm sorry, man, but this is some amazing. Some amazing stuff. The fact that you can just go your 4th time you do stand up, you go on the road and
this happens.
Yeah, and
that's some jokes.
So yeah, I guess the rest of the story is they made up in the morning.
The nicest thing, these mics are hot enough that you can pick up Liam pissing in the background right now. We can hear that.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty much the story. So she, I guess they tried to fuck or whatever, and then dropped him off.
Jesus, that's an aggressive weekend.
I went through the social media fuck sites very quickly. There was a point in my life where I had 4 of those on the when you find out what Thrinder is, you're on
dude,
page.
threesome Tinders.
Yeah, exactly.
You just gotta be male looking for a couple of
yeah, exactly. And so funny because you'll write your profile Tinder, be oh, I'm a nice guy, outgoing, the River Valley, and you'll just start swiping right. I eat the pussy so hard for 6 hours. Get me in the group. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You're like, yo, you lesbians need a dick? I'm right here.
Yeah,
Let's do
the
this.
profiles are stupid. Like, women's being like, we love cock any size or flavor. Like, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like, whoa, okay.
Cilantro.
Yeah, exactly. Or just like, if you really need pussy, go to Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
So
I met up with 2 chicks on Tinder. One that I was banging that I knew before, and then one that I took on a few dates that I knew before. And then now I've got this one chick that I actually am digging pretty hard. So
she have big pussy then, or?
I don't know. I haven't
Just
had
taking
the
it.
sexual.
I hope she does too. I don't think she'll be able to make it through the whole thing.
No, she will. She's stout.
Yeah.
And then once you get a car trip to Calgary, make sure you throw us in the.
Yeah. Throw Liam in the bag. He'll
Yeah.
fucking.
Hey,
You know
yeah.
what he's here for.
If you look to your right, we have red deer.
To your left, also red deer. More red deer.
That story, the only time I ever met up with a Tinder girl was the story I told at Joke Battle on Monday.
That's the only time I've ever done it too.
Have you met up with someone on Tinder?
Yeah, that was a real story.
I used Tinder to shit talk.
Which
every
one
once
was
in a while.
yours?
Where I showed up and she was sitting at a sports bar with like 15 guys at her table.
Oh, yeah.
And she had like invited me to come hang out, and they were all sitting on a
At her
patio
table.
like smoking. It was in like Ajax, where you can
Oh,
still smoke
yes.
something. And I like walked in, and I was like, oh my
Was this-
gosh. And she looked nothing like her pictures.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
Not
worst
even
thing.
close.
That's the worst thing.
Ajax
is
girls, though.
So I
can't-
did a little emergency text,
Yeah.
and then I got a nice emergency phone call from one of my friends.
That's
I was like,
awesome.
oh my gosh, I have to go.
I'm sad it
My
wasn't
friend is
me.
skydiving. He doesn't have a parachute.
I've got to go save him!
Yeah, you need to get in a plane like right now.
Have you seen Skyfall? I've got the technology. Let's do this.
Exactly.
This whole part's getting edited out.
No.
So, anyways, we're talking. The other thing I wanted to get on was
Yeah.
you before comedy.
Yeah.
From what I understand, you did rap a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Are you
no.
still doing that?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, that's the thing is like I'm not a rapper. You know what I mean? I it's the same thing as like if you were a comedian that only went to joke battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't consider you a stand-up comedian. It's just like you have fun.
Yeah.
Whereas like I don't.
No lighter?
Yeah, sorry, this is the technical difficulty here.
Will needs a lighter because he's addicted to smoking, but he's not good at it.
What do you mean I'm not good at it?
He's good at it.
I mean, like you're not
Up right now.
able to do it without the help of others. It's a lot like your stand-up. You're not good at it, but you do it a lot.
Yeah, fuck you, door closed. But no, anyways, yeah, with the rapping thing, it's like yeah, it's so cliche to be a white guy and rap. But what I do is the same thing with the Underdog. Is they obviously have their comedy show Thursday nights, but on Saturday nights from 7 till 10.
Upstairs.
No, downstairs now. It's in
Oh,
it's
really?
it's in the Underdog. From
Because they
7
used to rock it the same night
Yeah,
as
exactly.
the
It
comedy.
would be
Downstairs
upstairs,
was
yeah.
comedy,
Mhm.
mid-level was
Yeah.
drinking liquor,
Hands
and then
down.
upstairs was
The rap night,
Rap
yeah,
battles.
exactly. So what it turned into is that one of my close friends became the MC of the rap battling, and then my other close friend became the DJ.
Yo, is
And-
that like were they the upstairs rap battle?
No, the rap guys that ran upstairs actually moved away. So,
Oh, okay, because
yeah.
I was like, I met like Beautiful Beast or whatever.
Yeah. He was tight. But
Yeah,
the thing is, like, yeah, no, honestly, yeah, every Saturday, 7 till 10, Underdog, you come down. It's a great place to get pre-drunk because it's not like a rap. It's not a freestyle rap thing where a lot of people think it's like stand-up comedy where you go up on stage and you have your own individual time. It's a cipher. So everyone there is fucking really high and really drunk, and we stand in like a fucking semicircle and we pass the mic around,
pass
right?
mic over and over.
So I mean,
yeah.
like you'll have guys who'll come in and have written shit and kill it, but the most things I do is I just like get really baked outside and try to think of what's on my mind. So
Nice.
and it's fun too, but like yeah, I definitely had that pulled on me a couple times at joke battles, being like, oh, he's a white rapper. Be like, no, I've never written any lyrics down ever. It's all freestyle. You know what I mean? So
that's crazy.
yeah, it's just a fun way too. So honestly, I could say like, oh yeah, I'm from Toronto. I love to rap and all this stuff, but it's like in reality, I'm from Toronto, born in Edmonton. I like to rap. I just freestyle. So
That's sweet.
yeah.
So like, have you were doing rap before comedy?
Yeah. Because they say they have an open mic per se, right?
Yeah.
So anyone shows up, they get. If you rap, you get a free beer.
Yeah,
So
dude,
that's
what
the thing, right? So it wasn't like, oh, you can do stand-up comedy and everyone will fucking hate you, or you can go and spit a fucking 30-second rhyme and
It's
get a
not
free
even
beer.
that great.
No, exactly. Like you could associate anything with anything, like Sunny D with fucking rum. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, because me and Haycock did that a couple times. Like,
yeah.
Haycock was the one that brought me up, and he was like, "Yo, it's like rap,"
Mhm.
and like rap has been my shit for
Yeah.
a long,
Hands down,
time.
right?
Like,
Yeah.
I remember being 14 years old, and I had it was like the most fucking like bullshit fucking like white kid. But I
Yeah.
had an Oakland A's hat
Okay.
that
Yeah.
matched my. It was a red Oakland A's hat
Oh.
that matched my red Lacoste polo, and then I had
Ooh,
red Adidas
shit.
on.
Oh fuck.
I was this. They were white Adidas with red stripes,
Ooh.
and I would bump like.
You're flossing in the streets.
Yeah, like Public Enemy, NWA,
Yeah,
Tupac, like
yeah,
90s, like
exactly.
real rap.
And that's the thing too. It's a fun time, and like I've had Will come out and he's in a couple times. He's had a good time. You know what I mean? It's fun. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and the thing is like I wish I could get more stand-up comedians because I've had a couple. I've had Terraside come down. I've had Rizwan come down at the same time. And it's like honestly, if you can get on stage and have no idea what your joke's gonna be, you can come down to rap night and just make a joke that follows the beat. You know what I mean? It's just so fun.
Well, it's sweet. It builds into it. I think a lot of that like improv and rap. Like you just have to have the confidence to be able to do it. Because the first time I did it, it was like I did a couple rhymes and then I just choked and then I stopped and collected myself and like started again.
Yeah.
And then I finished and the dude was like, "Yo, man," he's like, "You're already way above the curve because when you choked, you didn't panic."
Exactly, right?
That's it.
And that's the thing too, right? It's like I get my best inspiration for new jokes through joke battle. Like at comic strip on Mondays.
Yeah.
Because like I can't when I sit down and think, I'm like I feel like I'm too dickish, you know, I'm too cliche. Be like, oh, that'd be a funny joke to write about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I'm really put on pressure and I have to figure a joke out.
I have a premise, and
exactly.
And when I write the premise, I will then find the punchline.
Yeah, exactly, right. So I honestly have a lot of respect for joke battles. Honestly, the Thursday night one and the Monday night one. So.
Will's getting all sassy.
Will, what is wrong with you? Why are you so angry all of a
Sassy
sudden?
Hannigan.
Will, I heard you rap battle every once in a while.
I do rap battle.
Do you want to spit a rhyme for us?
Yeah.
Do a freestyle.
My first rap battle was against Darcy Robchan, and it was Darcy Robchan. I could slap you with the back of my hand, but my mama always told me that if I hit a bitch, I ain't a man.
Oh.
Yo, your mama's fat and ugly. Picked up a can of soup with a face on it. It said Campbell's Chunky.
It's good.
It's not bad.
I forget the rest of it. I wrote one for Celeste too.
I wrote one for Celeste. You would write one for Celeste.
I forget what it was. Though. Celeste was
something about you Asian and you've got 2 kids.
I told
Good
her
job.
that kid.
Bitch, why are you trying to make it in showbiz?
There you go, right?
I watch a lot of rap battles. Oh my god, that's like my shit.
Do you watch
Who's your rapper? Who's your guy?
Pat Stay.
Do you watch
Sucker Free Balls coming out of the dock side, Halifax, Nova Scotia.
I'm from Dartmouth.
Do you ever watch that what the fuck Nick Cannon's show, Wildin' Out? Why are you staring at me blankly, Will Hannigan?
No, Wild 'N Out's a good show, and I know he knows it too, but he's too white to admit it. So
hey, dude, Wild 'N Out.
I don't know. I've been going to Dreams a lot. I think I have rhythm now.
No,
I don't know if that's true.
You might have, but you still can't. You still can't dance.
I can dance.
No.
I can actually crush.
If you want to see a funny joke, watch Will hit on a girl that's not white.
Oh,
He's so intrigued yet so unprepared. I mean, he only has white girl lines. So like,
oh man, I love.
My dad has the same John Deere. It's fine. Like, don't worry. Like,
all right, I got racist. It was
love multicultural.
Really? You're big into like.
yeah, he's nerd.
I brought this one chick.
Liam, you're not on
like
the mic right now, but are you multicultural as well, or are you mostly?
No, honestly, I'm a big fan of multicultural.
Yeah, he always talks about how he hates white girls.
I'm with a white girl right now. I'm white myself, so it makes it double positive. But anyways, no, I'm down for it, and Will is an advocate for it, but he just hasn't been able to get out of like the Crown Royal buffet line.
Dude, what's your?
What's your count? What do you got for numbers?
Not good. It's not good.
Under 10?
No.
Well, you're good then.
Let me guess. 13.
Not 11.
Around 11.
I'm at an undisclosed number because I think my girlfriend might listen to this, but I've done well for myself because there's a lot of girls with daddy issues. Especially when you don't have a daddy.
And Liam's got mommy issues.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
So, like, you're big into, like, multicultural. Is there any specific or just anyone who isn't white?
I love black girls. Like,
Really?
I love like big asses. I just like the whole like vibe of it, like how they like.
Yeah. So are you a Nicki Minaj fan?
This is such a weird podcast.
No, it's just
That's
like,
the first thing Dan said in 35 minutes.
This is so weird right now.
This is my podcast at this point.
I
Dan's
like
just
it.
here
I
for
like
moral
it.
support.
I'm just like, this is amazing.
I hooked up with a chick who was like half black, half white. She was like a maniac, dude. I met her my first year at university. I had a crush on her, like a big crush. And in my residence hall, I had two really good friends, and someone slipped a note under my door saying that they would meet me the next day at lunch. And I had a big crush on this girl, so I thought it was her, right, that wrote this letter, and I thought she just had really bad handwriting.
This was the half black girl.
Yeah, who I had a crush on. She was like this short little like Selena Gomez-y kind of looking chick, and I had a huge crush on her. So I was expecting to see her the next day at supper. And the letter said, "I'll be sitting right in front of you tomorrow at supper." And then so I'm at supper. My buddy's sitting right in front of me, and I'm like looking behind him, like she's not. There's no one here. I guess she's not.
Wait,
coming.
dude, you're in her seat. Get the fuck out.
They wrote the letter. They wrote the letter, and then so the next year I wound up like meeting her at a bar and like chatting with her.
Next year?
The next year,
Jesus.
the whole year after, and I wound up hooking up with her, but she was like heavy into coke. She hit poppers. Do you know what those are?
Yeah.
She hit those things. It made like her whole life. Like I saw her recently when I went back this year.
Yeah.
She's made 100% transformation. She looks like she lived in like an abandoned hotel when I went and saw her. Like she was, holy shit, not in any good shape at all.
Dude, that's nuts.
She looked like a heroin addict. It was really hard for me to like see her. Like she used to be really fit, like short, like thick, and now she's just like flat on both sides, just like rail thin, like hits poppers all the time, like doesn't eat. And it's a shame. But yeah, she was a huge coke. But I love black girls. I like white girls too, but like, oh my god. Something about Middle Eastern girls too. Like there's some. Oh my god.
Yeah, like, is there other cultures? Have you hooked up with like Spanish chicks?
No, I don't think I have.
No. Would you? I don't know why. Like Spanish chicks, there's something about that like Spanish fucking Spanish flavor is like the
I get
like
that.
what I get thrown around.
Yeah, I can see by the way you're standing and grabbing your fucking balls.
Dude, I fucking gotta adjust.
Yo,
What about the girl that
French
lives?
girls.
French girls? I thought you hated French people.
I hate French. I hate
Dude,
fucking
French.
Quebec. I fucking hate
Dude,
Quebec.
what? What about French girls from Quebec?
I like the individual French people. I hate Quebec.
Oh, why?
I just hate Quebec.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's like too many reasons for
Dude, the
why I hate
French
Quebec.
girls are there's a thing there.
There is a thing. What were you gonna ask me?
The girl that lives right, like literally there that I'm pointing at.
Oh,
getting
Jay,
pointed
yeah,
at. Yeah. Is she like another? Cause she's half black. Was that another one that you're into?
I never fucked her, but we had like some flirty stuff going on. But she wasn't great looking in high school. Didn't smell wonderful. I knew her. She's from Boston, and she's like good looking now, but still like I don't know, fucking. I tried to explain to my buddy the other day, like someone who looks like a log in an axe throwing competition, and he didn't understand what I meant.
Like,
What do you mean?
Like, what does a log look like after an axe throwing competition?
like it's very
Fucked
wrecked. Yeah, it's just got a bunch of crevices and shit.
No.
Yeah.
My dad always says if a girl's ugly, she's the goalie of a dart board team.
Is that what your dad says?
That's what my dad says.
Oh, I like your dad. He
That's an
seems like an
interesting
okay
saying.
guy.
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
No one else has ever said that.
What about you guys? Are you like one of those people that like thinks like only white girls? Like you're only attracted to white girls?
I'm not only attracted to white. Like I said, Spanish chicks. There's a flavor there that I'm into, but I've only ever hooked up with white girls. All 11, all white.
Yeah, the black chick I hooked up was like
I don't have a preference, but I seem to have like a type. I don't know if like there's a type that's attracted to me or I'm attracted to a certain type, but it's usually like it's just like brunette, like Ukrainian girls. Like most of the girls I date.
Dude, I'm the
Most of
same
girls
way.
that I date have like Ukrainian background, and they're always like
I love
brunettes.
brunettes.
Dude, when
Love
I'm
brunettes.
And it's usually like dark haired and like short and petite.
yeah, dude, little. That's my thing. Like every girl I've ever hooked up with is little, except for the one really fat one.
In my personal
That's the
opinion,
fun.
anyone who does anal, wants
Hey.
to do anal really badly,
Anal's
just
good.
wants to feel like they have a big cock.
No,
Oh,
Where did this come from?
I've only done anal a couple times.
I love anal.
Done it 9 times.
Yeah, you're
Nine?
not none.
Oh, none.
None
I was
like
like 9.
Yeah.
I've done it. I think like 2 or 3 times.
Is that the
But
hole in your onesie from? Or?
yeah, it's my cumsy.
Yeah, is that when they fuck you in the ass?
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about.
Is this giving or receiving?
Giving.
Good.
I don't think I'm
Oh,
not like an
0
asshole
then.
guy. I don't think like a girl try to eat my ass, I'd be like, nah,
Yeah.
get out of there.
But you haven't
Yeah.
had it yet.
No, I've had girls like try to like go kind of like down a little bit, and I'm like that, and
Really?
then I'll like pinch up my legs and be like, don't do that.
Hey, no, I'm open minded. If a girl's gonna do it, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's not
I've
my
had it-
town.
Yeah.
I feel like you're the one that's gonna get sick.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's just weird. It's like my asshole. It's your asshole.
Yeah.
It's your fucking asshole.
The issue I have is mine's like really hairy, and I'm like, I don't want you to have a
Yours,
big hair.
just
out of your-
yours. Not every man.
No, no.
in the world.
But I mean, like, if a girl would try to eat my ass, I'm like, no, you just don't need to pick that hair out of your teeth.
No, exactly
Like,
right.
you want
but-
to throw a finger in there, I mean, that's on you.
I
I
went
don't
down
care.
on a girl once. I went down on a girl once, and she had a hairy asshole.
What?
Yeah, she had like a legit hairy asshole. And she
Well-
used to do this thing where she used my nose.
Was she also a
She
dude?
like, rub her whole business on my face. So
Girl,
like
business.
it was like rubbing up and down on my nose and stuff. Like her clit was hitting my nose. Like it was like she was using my face as like a fucking
Rocking
like a
horse?
like
But-
a ribbed condom. Like it was just like she was just
But you-
rubbing her, and then like I went and then I had pulled up this hair out of my mouth. It was like 4 feet.
Oh.
Did that-
Hey, yo,
Then-
that was from your butthole.
Then you ate her ass. Like, how did you get
I did.
ass hair if you didn't eat her ass?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it
yo,
was
if
like
she's
pink.
rubbing her clit on like the top of your nose, you're eating her ass.
Hey, and
I just went like this. I just like opened my mouth and like put my tongue out and just let her rub against my whole face. My
Hey.
whole face, like the top of my nose was wet.
hey, a girl's gooch is like a rainbow bridge. You know what I mean? Either way you go, it's gonna be a
I'm
happy ending.
I'm dying. This is so amazing. God damn, this is the best podcast we've ever recorded.
Oh,
for sure.
shouts out asshole hair. Like,
Yeah, shut up. I actually saw a porn video once. The first time I saw a man's asshole, like not just like just in porn. I mean, I've seen men's assholes before, but like
I've been to the YMCA. I know what a man's
Oh,
butthole
yeah.
looks like.
Yeah.
So-
I'll
so-
share myself.
I'm watching this thing, and it's like a dude on a massage table, and he's like laying down, and the chick's like going down on him or whatever, and the camera starts like zooming in slowly, so you don't really notice. So as it's zooming in, I'm like, nice, it's gonna like do an up close shot of like her like sucking his nuts, and then it kind of went to his balls, and then his balls like went out of the frame, and it just like went up to his waxed asshole, and she started like it was a far away shot. And zoomed all the way into his waxed asshole, and she started licking his waxed asshole, and it was just like I didn't fucking ask for this. Like I know it's free, but I mean,
Sure.
like and he was holding both legs with like his arms were around both of his legs, and he had them like up to his chest. Like that's not a very dominating position to like have both your knees at your fucking chin and having someone being like licking your asshole. Like that's like it's the same position like babies get their diapers changed.
Yeah, like if you're getting your butt licked, like it's got to be like a dominant butt lick. You can't be like, maybe lick this.
Yeah, you gotta
It was-
go for the full dip cone.
Yeah, I can't like choke you and have you lick my asshole. It doesn't. It's hard to like develop like a dominant relationship with someone
This is such a weird
sucking
conversation.
your asshole.
Asshole.
Maybe for you, Dan. This
No,
is normal.
it's
This
just
is my
funny.
Monday to Friday. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Asshole.
You know, warn my brother about this episode.
Yeah, there's some people I have to tell. My
My-
mom listens
my
to this
high
podcast,
dear
by the way, guys.
relatives Family
Yeah.
just found out that I do these.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they listen?
Well, I don't know. My dad, I think, is trying to like, figure out how to listen. He still doesn't know how to work the internet.
It's
really
a-
that
it's a
well.
You're just not teaching.
Well, assholes
The
are like.
last time I talked to him on the phone, he was just like, "I heard you're doing some interviews on the internet. I'm gonna start listening to those." I was like, "Please don't."
Yeah.
Listen to these.
Dude, I told this story on this podcast already, I think, but I was alone one day because Dan canceled, and then our
Uh-oh.
guest Dave Husserow canceled,
Uh-oh.
and so it was like 11 p.m. And I had our Christmas tree up, and our
Uh-oh.
Christmas tree just has, you know, those hooker cards you can get
Oh,
in
yeah,
Vegas.
yeah, yeah.
There's 200 of those
No, that's
on
amazing.
ornaments on our
That's
Christmas
good.
tree.
That's
Yeah,
good
yeah.
stuff.
So I was talking about that, and there was one where you could see a labia.
Oh.
And then so I was like, well, you can see the labia majora. The minora is the inside lips because
Yeah.
women have 4 lips.
Oh,
like a
yeah,
vagina.
no, exactly.
And so when you're eating a pussy, like you got to get in on the clitoris, and then you move down to like the actual pussy hole. But you have to move the minora. Yeah, you do the alphabet. that whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So you move the minora out of the way, and then the majora out of the way, and you're all like in the pussy. And then you use your nose for the clitoris.
Yeah.
And then I finished talking, and I was like, man, I really hope my mom doesn't listen to these podcasts, because one time she dropped a hint about the fact that she listens to the podcast.
Yeah.
And then, like a week and a half later, I got a text message from my mom that was like, I really like, or I'm surprised you know so much about the female anatomy.
Oh.
And I was like, Mom, what the fuck are you talking about? And
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, I listen to your podcast. And I was like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
You guys ever seen that scene in 40-Year-Old Version when he like steals the vagina from the
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
like, steals the plastic vagina? I saw that, and then like everyone starts being like the girl he's seeing was like, you have a plastic vagina, like got all weird about it. He's like, it's for like looking at. That's when I saw that I was like, oh fuck, I can't do that. I like need to know like things about the vagina, and I don't know.
If you
Everything.
use it, you lose it.
Yeah. Don't abuse it.
I just don't know like the scientific terms. Like I just know pussies. I know like I like.
It's really not that complicated. I don't know why everyone's like, yo, the vagina's the most complicated organ. Like, your heart has way more parts than a vagina.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you don't have to make your heart come.
Well, you do.
Yeah.
You do if you're fat.
There's 2 parts that are, like, important, and there's the G-spot, which is on the roof. If you go and you finger bang a girl, there's, like, a little rough bit that's
Yeah,
on the roof.
exactly. Yeah. It's a little chimney.
Yeah.
Feels like an orange peel.
Yeah.
So much.
So that's
Yeah.
on the inside, up, and, like, kind of back a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
And then the clit, which is the little man in the boat at the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I know those two guys.
Yeah, that's all you really
That's
need
yeah.
to know.
That's it.
So fun.
And then
Yeah.
other than that, it's just like the whole pregnancy thing where it's like, oh yeah, there's ovaries and uvula.
zygotes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gross. It's disgusting.
Sperm.
and
Vaginas are so gross.
what's the
Uteruses
tubes
before
called?
uteruses.
Yeah.
I think I like eating
yeah, it's good, right?
Oh, eating pussy is amazing because there's that weird subculture. It's like, no way, man, I would never do that.
Yeah, it
who
is.
does it? Who is that guy?
No,
Fuck
I
that
know.
guy.
I can only breathe out of one nostril though. I have a deviated septum, and I was like going down on the same chick who had asshole hair. And
Deviated
she was
rectum.
going. She was going nuts. Oh fuck you.
Because of all the dick you took. Get it, fag?
Alright. Anyway,
That was unnecessary. There's no
That was-
need to yell that.
I was eating her puss, and
That was a pass.
and her clit like hit the nostril that can breathe.
Oh no.
Totally shut off.
You started drowning?
I drowned in pussy. And then I woke up the next day, and I was like really drunk the night before, and I didn't remember anything. And when I went up to her, I was like, "Hey, can I use your shower? I gotta go to work." And she was like, "Get the fuck out of my house."
Holy Jesus.
I didn't know what I did. And
Is
it
this
took me,
about your
like,
hairy butt? I'm sorry.
took me
Oh.
months to realize that I fell asleep / passed out,
Suffocated.
suffocated, eating her pussy. Like I fell asleep eating her pussy, and there had to be a point where she like lifted my head up where I was like asleep. And she's like, "Are you?" and like lifted me and like my head.
Oh my
There had
gosh.
to be that.
I know who that is.
That's
Yeah, he does. He
amazing.
does.
This is another one you have to tell us off the air. So the edited girl, and then the other edited girl, and then this one. You have
Yeah,
to
well,
tell
we
us
didn't drop
off
any names,
the
but
air.
she likes to sing.
There's
so.
a couple. Do you want to tell sex stories?
How would I?
Yeah.
Can I say a quick? You've told a couple stories about how shitty I am, but the first time I was ever called a rapist was because of Will.
What? I get called the rapist all the
Yeah,
time.
but the
and
thing
I've
is,
never
like,
raped anyone.
exact-
Because you kind of look like Roethlisberger.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that
Ah,
means.
Big Ben!
I wish. It was hilarious. You know, same thing from when I visited him in Halifax. The first night we went out, he's like, "Hey, there's this one girl."
Oh,
Who-
is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is such a good story.
And he's like, "Hey, I have this one girl who's still here on reading week. She wants to come out and drink." I'm like, "Okay, sure." So we go out. We all have a number of drinks. We're having a good time. Like, we're pretty shit faced. And this girl is like, couldn't even really stand up. We're like, "Hey, well, how about you go get us some more drinks?" Like, like, they were friends with her. I didn't know who she was. There was no like, "Hey, we're gonna take her home" or anything like that. But every time she went to get drinks, we were pretty drunk. Be like, yo, dude, like, who's gonna be taking her home tonight? You know what I mean? Just like stupid dude jokes. And I guess there was a couple girls behind us that heard this. And anyways, long story short, this girl was like fucked out of her mind, like just way too drunk. And so she went to the bathroom. She disappeared for like 30 minutes before we really realized what was going on. And so we go downstairs to the bathroom to see if she's doing okay. And I guess this bar had like a downstairs bar, so like the underdog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so they had another section that was closed off. So we go down there, look for the bathroom. We see these two girls with a bouncer, and we get down there, and these girls are like, "Hey, these are the fucking assholes trying to hurt this girl." And we're like, "What? Sorry?" She's like, "Yeah, your friend's in the bathroom. She can't even stand up. She's throwing up."
So I go into the bathroom, and this girl I've been friends with for 2 years. I know her pretty well, and like the whole time, like we had been making jokes
Wait,
about.
so you're in the woman's washroom at this point?
Yeah.
Just Will.
Just me. But like the whole time we were making jokes and stuff. Like we were joking about like who's gonna take her home.
Because she was at the point where she's like, "Oh, I like you, Mr. Tickles." Like,
Yeah,
you know what
she
I mean?
was like trying to kiss us all, and it was like very clear she was way too drunk and like whatever. So we had to leave. We were gonna settle up our bill and then leave.
Yeah, take her home.
And we were all making fun of like who's gonna take her home as like a joke of like no one's. And Liam and I went out for a smoke. We had a talk, and Liam was like, "Hey man, you know I'm just kidding. Like you can't take her."
Yeah,
and I
we
was
used
like,
to take this girl
Yeah,
and
it
get
was
her
like,
in
it was
her
the fact, like,
bed.
okay, we were gonna get in trouble. So like
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh no, we understand. Like, dude, we're just joking around. Like, no worries. We'll take a cab home to her place first. We'll put her away."
So
like,
we
don't
come
worry.
in, and then she's like, "I need to get my purse." She walks around the bar, the whole bar, which is like pretty much empty other than like 6 other people. She walks around the whole bar, can't find her purse. It's on the chair that she just left. Like she's so drunk. She goes down to the bathroom, whatever. I follow her down after 20 minutes. The bouncer's there, these two girls, and the two girls were in the bathroom at the time. So I walk in, and like I knock on the door, and one lady comes out. I was like, "Hey, I'm her friend. We're trying to get her home. Like, what's going on with her?" And her friend was like, "Oh, the one chick was like pretty nice. She was like, okay, she's in here." She knocks on. She's like, "Caitlin, this guy's here to get Leah." And Caitlin was with this girl in the bathroom. She was like, "He's gonna fucking rape her." And I was like, whoa. I've been friends with
That
her.
escalated very quickly.
Yeah.
And it got real. I was like, yo, I've been friends with her for 2 years. I know where she lives. I know all these things. We're just trying to take her home. And the girl was like, "You're going to fucking rape her." And so I just laid into her. I was like, "You cunt. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're sitting behind this door. Shut the fuck up. Give me my friend. I want to leave." And then so this chick leaves, like gets out. She's like, "Fine, rape her. I don't care." And then like walks out, which is a weird thing
What
to
a good
say
person.
Yeah, I know,
for
right?
anybody. My friend is on the toilet. She's pissed herself, like all over her pants.
Yeah, I was
Been
just
there
like,
before.
yeah.
So I put her over his shoulder, and we call a cab, and the bouncer, like these two ladies, are calling Liam a rapist.
I was just standing
Yeah.
there.
I carry her out. She's got piss everywhere. I try to stand her up outside. She falls, hits her head on a fucking flower pot. Pick her back up again. And what do we try to get her into a cab?
Yeah, we well before that the bathroom was downstairs, so like Will had to like throw her over his shoulder and like walk up a set of stairs, and like this whole time like me and our other buddy were like trying to make sure that Will wouldn't fall and this girl wouldn't fall. But meanwhile, these girls were like, "These guys are rapists. They're gonna take her home. They're gonna fucking sexually harass her." But by this point, like our friend that was a girl was so wasted that the bouncer was like, "She just needs to fucking leave. I don't give a fuck what happens. Like, shut the fuck up. I need her out of the bar." So we take her out of the bar. These girls are still following us. We're like, "Yeah, we're not gonna fucking rape her. We're bringing her home." Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Which, this comes back to that weird PC thing where, like, you
Yeah.
can't make jokes.
exactly. But the thing was, like, we waited on the corner. We ended up getting the cab for like 5 minutes. And we put her in the cab, and then yeah.
We put her in the cab. We took her home. We had to put her in a room and lock her in a room and run out of the house because she got out of her room and ran after us saying she wanted to keep drinking with us.
Yeah, like, we had to get her like
Jesus.
roommate to like put a seatbelt on her like physically because like she would not stop.
Jeez.
Yeah, pretty.
Well, I mean,
brutal.
she goes hard at least.
No,
Chick
exactly.
goes hard. I got respect
Yeah,
for that.
And that's what we're saying. Yeah, she's having a good time, and we just I got called a rapist for the first time in my life. So
Yeah, like that was the closest I've ever been to like being arrested. Like I went up to the bar when I was waiting for her to come out of the washroom. I was like, "Can I get a beer while I wait for her?" She's like, the bartender was like, "We're not serving you anymore."
yeah,
Like
What?
these two girls were screaming rape, like
Yeah.
screaming rape. When we bought all these this girl, I bought her all her drinks. None of us were gonna sleep with her because it was a friend of mine.
yeah.
And also, it'd be weird to sleep with a passed out chick.
No, exactly. Yeah, no. It was to the point where like everyone recognized that everyone was drunk at our table, but she was a little too turned. You know what I mean? And It was
Yeah.
just like it was just two girls that we were out on a Tuesday night getting drunk, and there's these two 30-year-old ladies having a good time on a Tuesday getting drunk. I'm like, well, first of all, you guys have fucking jobs. This is reading week for us. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you?
Like, yo, you gotta wake up at 8 a.m. and go back to the fucking library.
Yeah,
or whatever you
exactly.
do.
right?
You want attention when you're in a bathroom, and if you think someone's actually gonna rape someone, if you let the person that you think is about to get raped, if you drop them and walk out and be like, fine, rape her then. You're not. There's something else going on there that's not about the rape. It's like if you thought it was actually about the rape, you wouldn't have left the bathroom.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have walked out and made me carry her out,
Yeah.
or like you wouldn't have made it. But so it was a completely different thing. I
Yeah, it
don't
was
know.
a
rape is-
masochistic
yeah, that's
fucking
just-
very. It was about you.
Yeah, it was just the fact that she was one of his friends. She got a little too drunk, and yeah, as we were trying to take care of her, we just get called rapists. So funny.
Naturally, we raped her.
No, no.
It gets dark again!
No.
And hours and hours.
And this is why we are the worst podcast ever. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for listening.
Shouts out EPS.
Sorry.
Will, you're so edgy.
So,
Just a hack.
alright, well, we're at like 2.5 hours of material. We've got to edit out a couple minutes, but
Yeah.
nothing too excessive.
we're
So
Yeah.
we're probably gonna cut this up as 2 episodes.
For sure.
Thank you for having us. I
Yeah,
had a lot
no,
of
thank you
fun.
so much, guys.
Very excited to have a best friend of mine do some comedy stuff with me.
Yes,
Dude, I'm
yes.
so yo. Do you guys got anything rap shows? You got some
Yeah,
fucking.
this week I got lined up. Obviously, Joke Battle tonight against Scott Porteous.
Well, we're
and-
gonna be posting this in a couple weeks. So.
Okay, well,
March. You got any
Yeah.
March dates? Any comedy? Any rap?
probably, yeah, definitely Saturday nights. Underdog, Edmonton, Alberta, 7 till 10. If you want to come rap, let's do it. Every Saturday I'll be there. So
Freestyle rap show.
We'll hit that
freestyle
up.
rap show.
I'm in Calgary on March 10th. March 12th, I'm in Drayton Valley.
Where are you at in Calgary?
I'm with Ben Prue. I don't know what it's called.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. You're opening for a theater.
Maybe that would be cool. I
That's
don't know
dope.
what's really going on.
All right. If
Comedy
you're in
strip,
Calgary March 10th, go
Yeah.
see Will Hannigan.
24th to 28th. Is this going to be out before then?
If you're
Before the 24th of
Yeah,
February?
yeah.
nice.
Oh, February?
February.
No.
No.
All right. Well, you already missed me at the comic strip, but it's important for me.
He killed it though. He killed it.
Yeah, I killed it.
He did all 27 minutes of his material.
Yeah.
Sucking ass.
Well, how much time do you have? 27.
Yeah, I almost said that. Like when Dino asked how much time I had, and you guys were all like, 27 minutes! And all started laughing at me. I'm thankful for that because I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yo, I got you that fucking interview and I got you out of being an idiot and saying, I have 27 minutes.
Damn, son.
So you're welcome.
I didn't know I don't know. Okay, anyways, thanks.
Yeah, we'll be at the comic strip more and more, I'm sure,
Yeah,
as he
yeah.
proves himself this weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, go out to the.
Yeah, Saturday nights. If you're in Edmonton, Black Dog, Underdogs Bar underneath. Every Saturday I'll be there. So
And
Yeah.
Will's
come get
usually
a
out
free
at.
beer.
587-336-1558. Hit me up if you want to get time.
Also, are you gonna be at the Druid most Sundays?
Yeah,
See you at the
Druid most
Yeah.
Sundays.
Shouts out to Druid.
Thursday, Dreams Lounge. Tonight I'm at the Underdog. Fucking, I don't know.
You got any social medias you guys want followers from?
Yeah, no, I'm a really funny guy on Instagram. Jumpman95Goat. So if you want to check that out, I'm pretty funny there. I'm not good at stand up.
Where he is funny on Instagram. I'm on Twitter at WFosterH. It's WFOSTERH. Twitter, whatever. And
Yeah.
my Gmail's the same thing. So if you want to Gmail me, my name is William Hannigan.
Yeah, and if you would like to do me a favor, I'm trying to get a guy out to do me a joke battle. So yeah, if you know anyone, if you're friends with him, or if you like his comedy at all, Simon Gorsak, I'd like to do you in a joke battle. So
Yeah, yo, everyone hit up Simon Gorsak
yeah, tell him that Liam Gotell sent you. So
at YEG Simon on Twitter.
yeah,
Hit him up and be like, yo, Liam
Liam
Gotell is gonna hit you up on the joke battle.
yeah, straight up. Like if you guys keep that going, I've been trying to get it for a while now, so that'd be great.
I'm trying to start some beef.
I'm
Yeah,
separate from
heavy
this,
beef.
but I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, honestly, no, he's a funny dude, but I just want to call it a phony when I see one. So
So yeah, hit that up. So either call out or follow YEG Simon.
yeah, you know what? Do what you gotta do. But yeah,
Dan, you got anything you want to plug?
Nope.
At the Dan channel?
Yeah, at the
Everything.
Dan channel for everything.
yeah,
Everything at the Dan
Magic
channel.
Strip, March something.
nice.
March, I think this will come out this weekend. So March 2nd to
Nice,
6th,
nice.
I will be at the comic strip. March 6th is my birthday, so it's
Oh,
Happy
happy
birthday,
early
cunt.
birthday! April 11th. That's a month away. I thought you said April 6th, right?
yeah, no, March 6th. So if you want to come to my birthday,
Where
hit
at?
up the comic strip. I'll be performing at the comic strip
Ooh.
on March 6th for my birthday, and then I'll bounce over to the Druid, do the show there, and then we're gonna get fucked up.
Where's the after party?
It's at the Druid. We're gonna
Oh,
we're
you're
gonna
just-
Druid
okay,
it
nice,
up
nice,
for the
nice.
whole night. So do that. Also, please visit Northern Content
Hands
Network,
down, yeah.
northerncontent.ca.
Yep.
Also, snapfile.ca. Check that out. That's
Yeah.
our totally real sponsor.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
Bleh, bleh.
Feliz,
Okay.
Feliz Navidad.
We're gonna start selling squatty potties in case anyone's interested.
Yeah. Check out Squatty Potty. We're gonna be that's gonna be one of our other totally real sponsors.
That's
So
awesome.
check out Squatty Potty, and as always, fuck Desjardins Insurance. Thank you very much for listening.